Good morning, Americans. This is your favorite alien and Blue Moose Bubba here on the morning of Sunday, September 27th, 2020. And here is an update on COVID 19 from July 26th. Well, remember when I told you last November to celebrate Thanksgiving as it was your last one because this year you would have nothing to give thanks for, and the United States will be dead? It's starting to die, both ways, literally and figuratively. Okay? And you guys wrote me back all kinds of nasty notes. You quack, you don't know what you're talking about. What SOB are you? Yeah, I remember those. Then in January, I warned you about COVID 19. Like I told you, according to the 2064 European Alliance records that I read in 2066 when I found them after all the devastation that occurred here, uh, it said that in 2020 there was a pandemic that started worldwide in the United States and all over the place. And by the end of 2021, they said April 30th, but then the records were kind of incomplete. But it said by the end of 2021, uh, the records that they had was 2.1 billion dead planet-wide, 4.1 billion infected. In the United States, you had 220 million infected and 155 million dead of the virus. But the records were kind of sparse, okay? So I am assuming that because in some cases it said COVID 19 and in other cases it said cold flu. So I'm assuming that you have a strain of COVID 19 that mixes up with the flu this year, and it's called cold flu. So, anyway, by the end of next year, they say that you have, it doesn't say a date, but it mentions April 30th, but it doesn't say what happens on April 30th, 2021. That's what I assumed it was. But when I read the records and remembered the records since I posted that, it was a little vague on the European side. But anyway, the total records that they show is 155 million dead Americans, 220 million infected here in the United States alone. What used to be the United States, because it's no longer there. Okay? Now, in July 26th, you had around 16,500,000 infected and 650,000 dead worldwide. In the United States, I believe you were at close to 3 million infected and 100,000 dead. Around there. Close to it. 90 some thousand, I believe. It was approaching 100,000. So let's say 100,000. Now, 2 months later, you got 33 million infected worldwide, a million dead. In the United States, you're approaching 7.5 million infected and over 210,000 dead. Now, last night, it was funny because NBC Nightly News said that they're experts, and by the way, these experts must be reading my video because their numbers are starting to come to mine, not me going to theirs, okay? And all of you that said quack and all this, look at all these numbers that are starting to come out of their mouths, not mine. According to NBC News, Nightly News last night, in 6 months they're expecting it to quadruple. So imagine, quadruple. 33 million infected planet-wide. So that means that you got 33 and 33 is 66, and 66 is 132 million. Added on to your 33 that you got today, you're looking at 165 million infected. And of course, 4 million more. So you got 5 million dead planet-wide by April 1st, 2021. So they say. That's what, according to NBC News last night. Here in the United States, you're approaching 7.5 million. So let's take that. That's 7.5, 7.5, 15, and 15 is 30. So you got 37.5 million infected and 210,000. 210, 210, 420, and 420. That's 840, a million Americans dead by April 1st, 2020. And this is according to your experts, according to NBC Nightly News last night. If you don't believe me, find a tape of last night's NBC report on the Nightly News. Come on, Americans, trust your alien, will you? You got to find a way of mitigating it, and I've told you this umpteen times, and nobody's listening to me. But your numbers are getting up there, and your people are even starting to get closer to my numbers. They're not there yet by a long shot. But this is going to go exponentially. They're saying quadruple. I'm saying that your death rate and infection rate is going to multiply by 25 times between now and April 1st. Okay? You don't believe me? Watch me. This is your favorite alien and Boo Moose Baba. Good day.